Hello folks, this is me, Leah Nascimento, your favorite Atlanta realtor, and today I am talking about home inspections. Yes, you're buying a new home, you're thinking of buying a new home, and maybe your realtor told you about a home inspection. Maybe you read somewhere that you should get a home inspection and you have no idea. Maybe you're already under contract, you saw a home and it's beautiful, has been completely remodeled, and you say, nah, it's too beautiful, it doesn't need a home inspection. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't be fooled. Do a home inspection, okay? It's super important. Let me show you what is a home inspection. A home inspection is when you hire a company or an inspector to go to the house and see and look at everything you can't. Your realtor can't, I cannot, even though I've seen hundreds of houses. Unfortunately, I'm not Superman yet. I've been trying, but I am not. So I don't have x-ray vision, I can't see inside pipes, underneath the house, underneath the roof. I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what is wrong with a house just by looking at it. But inspectors can, that's why we have home inspections, okay? All right, so a home inspector is somebody who will come to your house and he'll have all the knowledge, the techniques, and the tools to see beyond what our eyes, our untrained eyes can see. So this is a home inspection for a client of mine, and this is a semi-new house. It's less than 5 years old. And look at this. This report is 44 pages long, okay? And it's a nearly brand new house. And then you tell me, but Leah, that is crazy. I'm not buying the house. 44 pages. No. Here's the thing, this house only has 19 items that had any concern to them, and this is very, very typical of a nearly brand new house. Nothing of it was really big concerns, and it is okay, but you still want to know, because when you have a good home inspector, and especially if you attend the home inspection, which I tell you, it's always good to show up at the very last part of it, because you are going to see, the home inspector walk you through the house and he'll show you how you turn off the water, how you turn it on, how you turn off the breakers. What if the GFCIs in the kitchen don't work? What about the ones upstairs? What if there is sewage coming back into your house? The home inspector will walk you through the house and explain all of that to you. Each house is unique and it's hard to tell what it is for all of them, so he'll tell you everything about your house. A good home inspection will have the following items. For example, the first one is this. I call it a cheat sheet. Pardon my accent. So this is where you turn off emergency water shut off inside the garage, and this is the gas shut off, and also the size of the filters that you need for your air filters. So you want to know, you want this to be handy after you buy the house, because you know that might be 2 years after you bought the house and hey, there's a leak, you need to run and turn off the water. Where do you turn off the water? You don't know. So they have this so you can cut it up and put it somewhere where you're going to see it. So in case of an emergency, you can do something about it, okay? You can stop the damage before it's too large. Another item that is really good about this inspection, and you should look for when you hire someone to do an inspection, is this key code over here. So this is quickly lets me know the items that are in good working order, the items that are not present in the home, the items that have that were not inspected for whatever reasons, the items that need repair, the safety items, and the major concern, as well as where the infrared camera was used. So listen, when we have a home inspection, like I said, it will tell you everything about the house. It does not mean you're going to tell the seller that he needs to fix every single thing, because you don't. You see how we have all these categories right here? On the repair category, basically is everything that is regular maintenance, okay? Things that need to be done to the house to keep it looking nice, all right? Maybe the past owner didn't do them, but you can. It's not a big deal. And each case is different, so make sure you consult with your realtor to decide which items are most important to you. But usually the repair items are simple things that you can do over time. Now, what we are mostly concerned with home inspections are the safety items and the major concern items. Why? Because major concern items might be those huge ticket items. For example, the AC might not work. A new AC, depending on which house you are, it could cost upwards of $10,000. And if you're buying a house, you might not have that kind of cash just sitting around. So you want to know those beforehand. So you can either negotiate, so the seller will fix them for you, or he'll give you some kind of compensation so you can fix them. Or you can walk away from the deal and not have to deal with the problem. So it's important to know those major concerns. Also the safety issues. We want your family to be safe. You need to feel safe in your house. So we want to make sure that it's not going to flood in the middle of the night because the connection is not done correctly, or that the electrical panel is done correctly and it's not going to cause a fire in the middle of the night. So that's why we have an inspection done. This company charged for a normal house about 2,000 square feet, 2-story, nothing crazy. It's about $500 for a home inspection. And I've seen everything. I've seen from $100, $150 for a home inspection to thousands of dollars for a home inspection. That is completely up to you. You can choose whoever you like. I do recommend that whenever you choose a company, specifically here in Georgia, because in Georgia, home inspectors are not required to be licensed. So there is no one telling them that they are good at their job. So basically, John Smith feels like he's really good at home repair and he decides to open a home inspection company. You don't know if he's really qualified. You really don't. And if he's only charging $150 and his report doesn't look something like this, that might not be the right person for you, okay? But take your time, choose your company wisely. So the other item that I want you to see is this. You want a company that will not only tell you what is wrong with the house, but it will give you pictures showing what is wrong, and it will give you a summary of what's wrong and what you should do to fix, because this is so super important. It will help your realtor and you decide which items you need to get fixed before closing, which ones you don't, which ones are concerned, which ones are not. And a home inspector, let me just remind you, they are not electrician or HVAC specialist, they're not. So if there is something that they see that they are not comfortable with, they'll let you know that you should look for somebody else, okay? So super important to have that done. Another thing that I like about this inspection, and you should see that your home inspector provides it too, it's not required, but it's a nice little touch, is this. When you're buying a new home, you might not know what kind of maintenance items you need to do and when. So this is a nice little thing that will give you all of the items that you need to be taken care of and when. So those are the things that you use to choose a home inspector. You always look at the company's experience, what kind of guarantee they give you. Look at the report. Do they give you a complete report with pictures of the problems, with explanations of what the problems are, locations of the problems, how to get them fixed, with referral to other specialists in case it's necessary? Do they clearly specify which ones are concern items, which ones are just maintenance items, which ones are very important items to look at? Do they have infrared cameras? And that is something that I love, because you see, if there is a leak in a pipe inside a wall that didn't actually get the wall wet yet, so you can't feel it, you can't see it, the infrared camera will pick up on that. Maybe you're buying a historic home that has been remodeled and you look at it and it's beautiful, but whoever did it just put drywall up and didn't insulate the home. Those homes weren't insulated if they were built before the 1900s, and you want to know that because your energy bill will be huge. So that's what a home inspection will do. And a home inspection should be done at the very beginning of your due diligence period when you're buying a home. That way you have enough time for the inspector to come in, try and attend the inspection. You don't have to be there for the whole 3-4 hours that it will take, but try to be there towards the end of it so the home inspector can teach you about your house. And give enough time for the inspector to give you a report back, for your realtor to sit down with you and go over the items and decide what you need. Are you comfortable with moving forward without asking for anything? Are all the items just like this one and they're just maintenance items that you're okay with doing them? Or is it major? Do you want the seller to fix them for you? Do you prefer that he gives you money so you can fix it? Or this is just too big and you're better off walking away? So that's why you do it right at the beginning of your of your due diligence period, okay? It can be expensive. I know it can be expensive, but this will pay off, all right? If you don't do it, then you might, once you get the keys to the house, it's yours. There is no turning back. Whatever you find, it's your problem. It's no longer the seller's, and you can't walk away from it anymore. So do this for yourself and get a home inspection, okay? As always, I am Leah Nascimento, your favorite Atlanta realtor. So give me a call. Let me know how I can help. Anything you need, I'm here for you, okay? Take care, and I'll see you next time. Oh, my number is 843-267-4165. That is my cell phone, and I do pick it up, okay? Thanks, bye.